Welcome back everyone to another beer review. This one's a little bit of an extra one, bit of a treat for you. Still going to do the three that I've said that I've got in my fridge and that. They're going to be coming later on, but I thought I'd bang in another little one. Anyone that watched my videos yesterday, I done a how to load a keg, perfect draft keg into the machine. So that keg was from Magic Rock and it was their Highwire grapefruit pale ale. So I haven't reviewed that yet, so I'm thinking I'll do a cheeky one now, and we'll get that one out of the way, and then obviously I'll do me bottles later. So the beer coming up is, as I said, it's from Magic Rock. It's on the perfect draft, and it's their grapefruit Highwire. Which was it? Grapefruit Highwire pale ale. However it goes, I'm not sure. Highwire grapefruit pale ale. It's one of them, coming in at 5.5%. So any second now, I'll go and do a video of the pour. We'll come back and we'll take the review from there. So back in a tick. So we're back, beer in a glass. I'll be honest, I did take a little bit off the head because that was the first pour out the tap, so it was dry. So the head was a little bit larger. Did take a little bit out, topped it up slightly. So beer in a glass, we've got a lovely hazy burnt orange colour, I would say. I wouldn't go as far to say amber, but if you want to call it amber, I'd say burnt orange. Nice and hazy. Steady carbonation going up. We've got a 2-finger of lovely creamy white head, real compact, looks really good. Before we get going, the Highwire grapefruit pale ale, God, like an amateur. There, me choking now as well. Yeah, 6 litre keg of Highwire grapefruit pale ale was £38.90 from Beer Hawk. Yes, you can get all the discounts. If you order 3 kegs, you'll get 10% discount. If you order 6, you'll get 15% discount. If you have the code from the Perfect Draft Keg Tip group, you can get 15% off 3 kegs. I'm not going to go into all the prices. Obviously, there's a £5 keg return you'll get when you send the empty back. So yeah, like I said, £38.90. You can work all the bloody figures out. I'm not going to do it. I never got that because I bought it with the dark arts and I got the glass and everything. So that's all that rubbish out of the way. I have had this in cans before. I bought a 4-pack of it and it was very grapefruity. I've got to admit, I did say at the time that I wouldn't buy it on the perfect draft. I said at the time because I thought 6 litres. It was one of them drinks in the cans I could probably only manage 2 of at a time, so it would probably be quite hard to actually finish a keg. Obviously not tried it on the keg yet. This is going to be my first attempt. I'm fully expecting it to be exactly the same, but draft quality. So ignore them, what I've just said. I've got to go into this with a fresh head and an open mind. So let's get on with it. As I've said, I've done all the colour, done all the carbonation, all that lot. Looks good. So let's dive in on the nose, see what we get. I'm not getting a lot from it, if I'm totally honest. Maybe I've got the Rona. I know when I had it out of the can, I was getting a big smell of grapefruit, big hit of grapefruit. And a hoppy smell. Not really getting that. Maybe that's down to the head. Who knows? Anyway, let's dive in, see what we get on the taste. So cheers everyone. Happy Saturday afternoon. Big grapefruit hit. I'll be honest with you. This might actually be a bit of a surprise. Straight away, just from that first mouthful, I may be completely wrong compared to the cans and all that lot. This may well be more drinkable, but let's see how I get on. So body on the beer, certainly a bit heavier than than the cans, I would say. It's not thick or bulky, if you like, but there is a bit of body to it, and you can tell it's a little bit heavier. Now my palate's adjusting. It's quite a nice mouthfeel. That's got nothing to do with the palate. I'm just going back a step. Nice mouthfeel, quite smooth in the mouth, in all honesty. Not overly carbonated. The grapefruit, although it's quite strong in there, and it's got quite a bit of tang to it, I feel that this one, from the Perfect Draft, it's not as grapefruity, or not as sort of that, it's not maybe as harsh as the cans were in the grapefruit. It's not maybe as bitter either, but this is the first one. I know how the old kegs can change as you get down them, but I can only review as what I'm drinking now. The grapefruit is getting stronger and stronger, but not to how I remember the cans being. And the bitterness and that, yeah, basically the grapefruit and the bitterness isn't as bad as what I remember the cans being. It's still probably going to be one. I'm not going to say it's hard to drink, but I think being grapefruit and quite bitter, that doesn't help it. But much better from the Perfect Draft, much better. 5.5%. The bitterness is for me, the bitterness always gives it that sort of feel. So yeah, for me it's drinking around that. Certainly no sort of alcohol thing, it's just that bitterness to it. Very enjoyable. Wrong time of year probably for this. It's cold outside, you know, we're sort of mid-January. Summertime be more enjoyable for me. I'm probably just over halfway down it. I'm starting to feel a little bit thingy, so maybe, you know, I don't think it's as bad as the cans for drinking, but still quite a heavy drink. So that's all I can say about it. So that's the Highwire Grapefruit Pale Ale from Magic Rock for the Perfect Draft. Personally, I'd recommend it. It's not going to be, but it's not going to be to everyone's taste. So I would possibly say if you've got a mate that likes it or has got it on the Perfect Draft, try it through there. You can pick the cans up, obviously, but for me, this is much better than the cans. Not as harsh, maybe not as bitter, not as grapefruity, but still got all that flavour in there, and a much more enjoyable drinking experience. So yeah, take my views on board and make your own decision on it. If you've had this before, let me know what you think. I think there are a lot of people out there that aren't big fans of it. It's a much better drink than the cans, as I've said. So, God, it's starting to repeat on me already. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Hope you're enjoying the videos. Plenty of variety. So there'll be 3 more coming up later. Keep an eye out. I've had mostly good reviews on the new video, the intro. One that says maybe get rid of it. But I think what I'll do, and his points were that people could get bored of it, I will take that on board. I'll maybe just mix and match the intros. I've still got the 2 intros, so maybe it'll be a mix and match, and I understand it'll probably help keep it exciting as well. So that's enough from me. I'll shut the hell up. Enjoy your Saturday afternoon. I'll be back later on with more beer reviews, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.